As you all know, I go to restaurants a lot. I love going to restaurants. Um, I'm not like these psychos on the internet that gets angry over the small stuff. Like I was watching this video where there was this like lunatic woman and guy who was in Jersey Mike's, and because they didn't get mustard on the chicken sandwich, or he didn't want onions on his Philly cheesesteak, they were throwing sandwiches at the employees. Look, I think these people are lunatics. I'm not gonna get crazy over something simple as they forgot mustard or they put onions on something. I mean, that's the small stuff. But there were times where this is what like I'm really big on. When I order steak, I want it medium. That's it. I want it medium. Okay. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone to certain restaurants where I'm going to tell you the famous story. I think my wife knows the one I'm going to tell you. It was about a burger. Do you know the one, Jen?
About the burger.
Remember
Oh,
in the
yes.
ferry?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
This one particular time was the best, right? So I tell the guy I want the burger, medium. Okay. First burger he brings me, well done. It's like a friggin' hockey puck. Now I'm gonna at least give them credit that in the sense that they didn't give up, they kept trying, right? So I'm like, can you please make another burger? This is hockey puck is well done. I can't eat this. He's like, not a problem, right? Brings me now the second one's raw. Like I'm not even talking about like medium rare. I think it was actually raw. I looked at the guy. I'm like, buddy, I want it medium. I don't want it raw. I don't want this. Okay. Third burger was like medium well. It's still. He was like, is that one better? It still wasn't like medium. It was like on the well done side. I was just like, you know what, man, I'll eat it. Yes. It's like, I don't think and the guy's like, but is it okay? I'm like, no, to tell you the truth, it's not okay. I want it medium. I want the effing burger medium. I want my steak medium. Look, I understand that you can't get it perfect, but that's just my thing. What can I tell you? It's like I want something, I order something a certain way, I want it the way I order it. At least in his case, though, the guy was trying. I accepted it the third burger that was it. I know at that point he was going to probably rub his ass with the burger, or he's going to, God only knows what he was going to do with the burger. Like, you can't really return I think two is the max. He used to drive my wife crazy, my parents, my father, may he rest in peace. If my father, he was worse than me. If he didn't get his steak cooked medium, oh, forget about it. He would return that shit like 10 times. There was one time, I think he returned it like four times. My wife, like, literally got up and walked away. We were all having dinner. This was at the Vegas Diner in Brooklyn. My wife's rich. I have to leave. I can't. He just said, it's not medium. But there are certain restaurants, most of the time where they're really cool is Outbacks, believe it or not. If Outbacks doesn't cook it right, they'll typically make you another one. They don't really argue. But we've been to certain places where they won't even, they'll argue with you. You know what I mean? They'll argue with you. Like they'll look at the steak right in front of you. It'll be blatantly well done. They'll be like, this is medium. It's been cooking for a few minutes, but we gave it to you medium. Did you eat it right away? Like they argue with you. I just can't stand it. Look, if you're a business owner, remember the customer is always right. You want to make the customer happy. There's a lot of business owners that they're psychos. They won't make their customer happy. I've had so many crazy experiences. There was this one time there was this Greek place, a Greek restaurant. So I told the lady I wanted extra feta cheese. Okay. For whatever the reason is, she did charge me for it. I didn't care about paying for the money. Now the food was being delivered, right? So it was delivered to us. So there wasn't extra feta cheese. There was like literally like two pieces of friggin' feta cheese. This was the Greek salad. So I called the woman up. I'm like, ma'am, I wanted extra feta cheese. She goes, I didn't charge you for it. I think I gave you enough. She says, I'm coming. I don't, Jennifer, tell them this is true, right?
It's true.
This woman came at the time.
She literally
This was in
diagnosed it.
Brooklyn. My father had another place.
Oh my god.
The woman wanted to see, she demanded to see the salad.
No, but she knocked. She opened the door.
She opened the door and she just walked in and she was screaming, "Let me see the salad!" And she was like going through it to see how much she goes. There's I see a piece of cheese there. I see a piece of this woman was a psychopath. See, some business owners don't understand. This is not personal. You got to keep the customer happy. That's it. Do whatever you got to do. Just keep the customer happy. I can't. So I guess the point of this video is that the business owner sometimes don't want to make the customers happy. They're psychopaths. It's their pride. They don't want to fix things. They think they're perfect. That's the shit I can't stand. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.